Hey bro, what's up, Yanarki? Welcome to the stream. Hello, Jomon. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today? Let's complete our event. Still have 50 coins. I'm blind. Where is Netherlands? Okay. Van Dijk. Hmm. Let's go this guy. Pretty good stats. All as well. 5-star contract. Fast as well. Not even getting a match.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Oosterwolde finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, Peter, I'd be interested to see if they'll be turning to him to build a play up from the back. He's a very good defender too, of course, but defensive abilities alone aren't always enough these days. This guy can play.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Seedorf. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Bergkamp. Oh, sweet feet. Mikel Oyarzabal. Added Subimendi. Here's Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Why that emoji? The
overwhelming virtue in this game so far.
anarchy.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Passes short and sharp. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. Bergkamp. Rijkaard. And here's Hullet. Howson gets a foot in here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. A probing pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Yamal. And this is Raul. Bergkamp. Oh, that is Oyarzabal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Plenty
Bro,
to
it's
enjoy
too
about the
hot here,
build-up
man.
there,
Like, I'm
not so
sweating
much
right
the
now.
finish.
Oyarzabal had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some
Burning.
terrific high-tempo approach play.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. The Netherlands are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. This is a promising build-up. And it's Van Basten. And this is Hullet. Mikel Oyarzabal is the team's great visionary. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Goes back. Rijkaard. And this is Van Basten. Strokes it back. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the
Did it
ball.
and you missed the contest today. Pretty cool here today. Really. It is like more hot
And that
here.
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This guy is not even trying to defend, he's just holding the match up and
And he's had
sitting
it
there.
nicked away. Yamal, great vision. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Subimendi.
Can't even create a
Pretty
chance in
loose
this
pass.
match.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Passing nice and neat. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! Oh, just
Check
lacks a
WhatsApp and free.
decent
Yeah,
finish.
I'll check
I can't
after this
quite
match.
believe he's missed that, Peter.
This guy is on
Not the
essay,
best
man. I can
distribution from
smell
the
it.
keeper.
Why would someone press like standing past there?
Rijkaard. And here's Hullet. Cruyff. Oh, good read. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Bergkamp. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Isco. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Van Basten. He's beaten. Chance! Marvellous goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I saw your message, Yanarki. Why did you do that?
And that's it.
We'll give up.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Gullit saving my ass as usual. God player. This guy was division. Why is he using like division 3 badge? You wanna play friendly? Oh yeah, sure, man. I don't feel like playing division 2 at all. I'm feeling dizzy. We can play friendlies and we can play co-op if you want. Yeah, join. Yeah. Man, my main striker is in D form.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert
After the
analysis,
match, need
here's Jim
match
Taylor.
review.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you.
What do you mean,
I'm really
Drury?
looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Xabi Alonso.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies Bojan! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bojan Kirkic is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to play it through. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Neymar. Plenty to aim at here. Raul. Pele. Aimed beyond the defence. That's going wide left. Oh, nice touch. And Pele!
Nice goal.
Goal! Barcelona! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Kashima Antlers finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. That is lovely. Xabi Alonso gets it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Wan-Bissaka defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's on it, can he get away? Cannavaro clears without hesitation. Can he spark a counter here? Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's a great ball here. And a chance! Goal! They're level!
It is a sharp test submission.
Thrice.
Did I really use it? I never used it in this match. I'm not good with it, man. Maybe I should try more.
Real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Kashima Antlers are looking to break at pace. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that has been cut short.
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now it's Pele. And here's Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Apparently they got rid of the stupid triple flip-flop thingy that Ramen did. Oh really? That's actually good. I feel like they changed the scissor paint. When I try to use the scissor paint now with Ronaldinho, it feels like different. It's not like he's doing it properly.
Looking for options for movement.
Did they change the control or something? Yeah, he's gonna get a red card now.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
No red card?
Well, that's
No red card for that. Lucky man.
Like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that
Yesterday I
challenge.
got a straight red card for like sliding tackle inside the box. And it was not like
Vieira.
the player had the
See
ball as well.
things
Still,
others simply
I
cannot.
got a red card.
Showing good feet. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, that's neat. And it's Seedorf. Owen. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball over the top.
What is my players doing there?
Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Maldini makes the interception. Xavi Alonso. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Pele. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run.
Bro, that's not a foul. Like what?
And it's half-time.
Bro didn't even touch the ball there.
Full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Kashima Antlers will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Barcelona get the second half going. Mbappe. Neymar. And it's Vieira. And it's Seedorf. That's Rijkaard. And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's really nicely played. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Wan-Bissaka. Rijkaard. Now it's Owen. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wan-Bissaka. And it's Rijkaard. Seedorf looking to add to his goal. Now it's Mbappe. Kashima Antlers have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Spread out to the left. And this is Neymar. He's got away.
Finally a
Well,
foul.
there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty.
So some
Kashima
people
Antlers
complain about
have
defending in Twitter
themselves
already.
a
But
chance
the
from
defense
spot.
is not like fully like manual. Still fully assisted. I'm not really doing much to defend. Still. It's still assisted and
Can
like
he? Will he?
against SA it's still the same.
The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely
Can't defend
what he
like
showed.
just
Well, he
uninstall the game,
dipped
man.
into a world of focus then and
This is
dismissed
still fully
any
assisted
distraction.
defending.
Kashima Antlers have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on?
Game is lagging
Or
now.
even better, can they get another?
And they can counter here. Now it's Pele. Bojan. And this is Pele. That is a crunching tackle.
Who are you going for?
Corner
Any good
number
goal
2
poacher actually. When I get like 10k coins, any good goal poacher. Sheva, Romario, anyone. I think the new Sheva is like box in the box. Heto, yeah, Heto is good as well. But I would like prefer like Rummenigge or Romario. Romario is my favorite CF, man. Really, they changed. Like, what's the change? They used to drop very deep, man. Like Van Basten, when I got him first, he used to not play like this. Like it's like worse than deep lying forward sometimes. They drop so deep. That's why I put like Bastion into my subs. Maybe I should start using Bastion again. I used to use like Bastion as super sub recently. Because goal poachers are more consistent.
Messi goes short. Messi. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
It was old patch, probably this would have been a good tackle. They changed it as well. We should be careful
Referee's
now.
come over. It's a red card.
We should
Well, the protest
like
continues, but in
not
the end,
spam
they are defending
sliding
the
tackles anymore.
indefensible.
But I got a habit from
Seemingly
like last
that
patch
was
because
deemed a
most of the
denial a
tackles were
clear
like
goal-scoring opportunity.
almost safe to
Well,
do.
Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Made adjustments to the movement routes of the players with playing style dummy runner when they run towards the goal.
So a bit of a
In
revolving
addition
door
for
here.
goals. Previously their
Lots and
road
lots of
sometimes
changes.
plays them
This looks
behind
very much
defenders,
like a
make it
shoring up
difficult
of
to
the
get in
rear
front.
guard.
Yeah, and
Then I
that's
should
not
start
totally
using Van
surprising.
Basten
The
again.
manager obviously felt his defence
I can
needed
try
a
it today.
reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Opts for safety. Maldini. Chance here to counter. A probing pass. Oh, well played, well played.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Lam. Knocks it out wide. Back where it came from. Ronaldinho. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Best. Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what's he giving here?
This
He's given a
next penalty.
Kashima Antlers.
Actually, dribbling is much better in Sonic, and like you can sprint with the ball, like what do you mean? Like you can sprint dribble more. It's more easy now. You don't lose the ball very fast. Defense is little bit nerfed, not much, but smartest is still the same.
Oh, great save by Dida.
Psycho is conceding like
And that really should have
one was
been
lucky
that.
he didn't concede. He fouled my Mbappe inside the box and I didn't get any penalty.
Kashima Antlers have their second corner now. Ronaldinho with the short one. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous.
See, the scissor pains looks like he doesn't have scissor
It's
pain.
Maldini.
Did they change the animation? Because they're not doing it properly anymore.
And he's in on goal. He's found a way through. And he's quick to get rid. Just 5 minutes left.
This usually is the time
And
teams
players
go
can't
into
control the ball
conservation
sometimes.
mode.
It just basically bounce off them very frequently nowadays after the update. Even when like sometimes when you pass to the different, they doesn't
Here's
react
one
to
whose
the
deliveries we all know
ball.
about.
It just stands still and the ball bounces off them.
Made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
See.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Deep into stoppage time. And this is Inzaghi. And he's got the big chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
Give the update a try if you feel you'll enjoy. Yeah, you should try actually. It's much better, man, from the previous patch. And now they just need to bring SA filter and the game is playable.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in
I don't know,
all
they're gonna
times.
revert everything to
Ronaldinho.
back in like 1 or 2 weeks.
And that will be it. Kashima Antlers have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through.
Noob started complaining now on Reddit. Yes, everybody has started. But it's not even that nerfed, man, the defense.
Well, from behind,
Like,
Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
it's not like when eFootball 26 started, it was like really good manually. It's not even like close to it. It's still fully assisted.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a
These people should play like goals. They would concede like 15 goals every game. Holy shit. That game has no AI assistance at all. It's like even you try to control it, you don't, man. It's like fully manual. If anyone want to join for the co-op matches, I can make a room. You missed goals. Actually, that game is free to play and has more content than eFootball. Like, it's still on beta. Actually, you can do things on that game other than playing the game as well. Like trading, like 5 or 6 modes, man, already before the release of the game. I don't find any different. Yeah, it's still the same, man. I don't find much difference. Still assisted. I don't know. I don't know how is that. It's because you kick my defender inside the box. എടാ ജോമു. If there is like 4 people, we can do friendly co-op. Much better than events. If anyone wants to join, let me know. Maximum 6 people. ഞാൻ കോപ്പില്ല. നിന്റെ അർജന്റ് ടീമിൽ ഇടാണ്ടിരുന്ന പോരെ. നിങ്ങൾ രണ്ടുപേരല്ലേ സീൻ. കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പറഞ്ഞ കൂടെ കളിക്കാം. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കൊടുക്ക്. ഞാൻ വരുന്നില്ല, ഉയർന്നു പേടിന്. Play Master League. Bro, that mode is like worst. I actually don't even like playing against AI. I mostly just play against users, man. I hate playing against AI. It's boring. But I should get the 50 coins. There's like 50 coins in that event. And you can get like Castolo double booster from there. Looks pretty good. Goal poacher as well. Yeah, it's like 6-day Master League. You need to pay coins for recharging your energy or something. It's actually very fun. How can they call this Master League, man? Like, what the hell?
Pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, some tackle that. Maldini. That's a good run down the left. Pull it. Best. Oh, super ball. It's a threatening ball. It's Xavi Alonso, and he's there to make the challenge. Zanetti. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Pull it. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
He's taking on the lot of them. Vieira.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Wan-Bissaka. And it's Bojan. Xabi Alonso. Vieira. Pull it. Could move up a gear here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, no joy this time. Xabi Alonso. Beckenbauer. Looking to play him in. Oh, what has happened here? Good ball, good take. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bojan. Cannavaro. Wan-Bissaka. He won't be happy with that one. Bojan. Vieira does well to get it back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard finding himself in space. Great ball, and he's in here. Rijkaard with a fine tackle. Pele! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Zanetti. Xabi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Distributed tidily, and he cuts out the supply. Azar. Rijkaard. And it's Bojan. Out towards the flank.
Kashima Antlers truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Pele. And this is Hazard. Oh, what? He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Pull it. Best. Oh, nicely intercepted. Wan-Bissaka. And Bojan. Rijkaard. Romario. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 1 minute.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bojan. Xabi Alonso. Bojan. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
With the owner of a blue
Kashima
car
Antlers
outside the
trailing
stadium
by
gate,
the tightest of
kindly
margins at
remove it, as it is
half-time.
about to be towed away.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Kashima Antlers really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Over to the right flank. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, that's superb. And the shot!
Why did I put too much
And
power on
for a
that?
moment, time stood still. Well, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. And it's Bojan. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kashima Antlers, still this single goal behind. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Pele, nicely spread. It's a goal kick.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
So we've reached the hour mark. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Pull it. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's from Mario. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And they win it back again. Beckenbauer. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Seedorf. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 22, Gullit.
Back they go.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Number 21,
Threads one in. Oh, super find. He is through here.
Number 4,
And he thumps it clear. Referee has just said play on.
Filippo
Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Number 6,
And here's Cruyff. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Shapes to shoot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Kashima Antlers restore parity.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
He's got away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism.
Yeah, it's
until the
really
very end,
heavy,
though.
man. It's like shattering in between.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That's good play. Has to go back here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kante receives it in a wide position. And it's Conte. Zanetti.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He can run onto that. And this is Inzaghi. And the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. One sweeping move executed with...
ഗെയിം നല്ല ലാഗായിരുന്നു.
That is that.
ഒരു ഭയങ്കര ഹെവി.
Kashima Antlers have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award. And
Anyone want to play co-op? അതിൽ കോപ്പിനുണ്ടോ? ഇനി ഞാൻ ഈ കളി ടെസ്റ്റ് ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്തില്ലല്ലോ. അങ്ങനെ എനിക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. ലാഗായിരുന്നു കളി മൊത്തം ഹെവി. എനിക്ക് ലാഗ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. Did you play the tournament game? Yeah, I played it yesterday, yes. Also click on the I should do that, yeah. Do the manga one. Where is that? Where is that? I don't see it. This one. Read manga. Wow, it's free 50 coins. Yanarki, you wanna play co-op? I see new Sonic playing eFootball now. He just logged in. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see him play the game as well. Yeah. We're gonna face like 3 smartest users in a row and gonna quit after today. The 1500 coin undi. No, don't spin it. Just wait. Wait till you have like 10k coins, then spend in a Guardian's pack. You'll get a good CB. DMF depends on the pack. Maybe it's a GK or a DMF. Definitely there will be a 2 CBs or one like defensive fullback CB. So just wait for a good Guardian's pack. And this one is a 250 pick. There is chance you can get epic, but don't trust your luck. Just save and clear the pack. It's much better. Let's just go eFootball League then. Bro, I really don't want to play it today. I'm not feeling really good. I'll just use Cannavaro, man. Cannavaro is much better. This guy is not bad, but feels a little bit slow after using Cannavaro. In the Sabi Poli, nalla control kittumettu. Yeah, Sabi is really good. I like Orchestrator too much. Yeah, even I like Orchestrators, but I don't use it
bring it
anymore.
on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement
I have too many
already
good box to
palpable.
box, so I probably use.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Cannavaro writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability.
Like players
and
can't
his
control the
mental
ball, it
strength have
just
been a
bounces off them
constant,
every
and
time
I wish
after
him
the patch.
all the luck today.
Seedorf. Pull it. Best. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Haaland. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. Vieira. And they've got rid. Japan have reclaimed it.
See, everything just bounces off.
Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. For Olise. Olise! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Zanetti. Now it's Haaland. Kashima Antlers still without a single shot on target. That's a good run down the left. Now that's well seen too. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Haaland. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Pele. And the pass is intercepted. Best, very much a man of this moment. Passes short and sharp. Picked out brilliantly. That's a good ball out wide. Big chance! That's another chance! There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play.
You have improved a lot, actually.
That goal was all about positioning.
I'm not a good reviewer of the gameplay as well.
Have gotten a little jittery.
Kashima Antlers have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Kashima Antlers have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead.
I'm gonna miss the penalty as usual.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's in one-on-one. Can he finish?
Bro, how did I miss that? No.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Maldini. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Maldini. Seedorf. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. Played with speed from back to front. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passing is crisp and sharp. Çalhanoğlu. Done delicately. Dink through. Haaland picks it up out wide. Juve. Best. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
What is this
Okay, so I
drawback?
think
What
the
is
score
good?
is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and
ഞാൻ എന്താ
that
ജോ
being
പറയാ
good
എന്നോട്?
movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Kashima Antlers are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So, into the second half. Driving on and making good progress. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. No way through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Zanetti. Plays a sharp little ball here. Best. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And that has been knocked clear.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, that has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Pull it. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Çalhanoğlu running with the ball. Fermin. He's going for goal! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Fermin certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pass is just off target. Seedorf. Kashima Antlers with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Now it's Haaland. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice physical challenge. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Great chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Fermin really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Substitution for Japan. Number
Well, the
18.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 16.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Coming on the field.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Number 10. Hazard.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 3.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. A temporary retreat here.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Diouf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. That is a brilliant interception. Wan-Bissaka can clear it away. Gabriel played out wide. Some really good ball movement. Kashima Antlers perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Best. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. This is a promising build-up. Azar. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Good driving run. Neymar. Chiellini eases the ball away from him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Çalhanoğlu, and he's there to make the challenge. Çalhanoğlu becomes a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Totti just eases him off the ball. Seedorf going forward. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. That is good strength. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Grealish. He's shifting through the gears here. Back would it go. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Neymar. It's Hullet. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Good purpose. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
No left. No idea he's using SC or not, but I can't intercept. Intercepts കുറച്ച് weak ആയിട്ടുണ്ട് പണ്ടത്തെ പോലെ അത്ര OP അല്ല. The match is a 3-bar.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line, looking for gaps to probe and spaces to get into. I think he's going to be a really huge asset for this team.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Brilliantly cut out. And here's the chance to counter. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. And he plays one through. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Seedorf. And it's Cruyff. And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Hullet. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fermin. And here's Del Piero. And Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Right card! No, just not quite. Cruyff powering forward here. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me. Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Pelé. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cruyff. Cruyff running with the ball. And it's Seedorf. And this is Hullet. Chance for a shot! There it is! The first significant strike.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Kashima Antlers have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kukçu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
No,
Whistle's gone,
don't give me
and
red
the
card, man.
referee
Last time I
has
got red
given
card for
a
this.
penalty. And that is a
Still used to the old
huge moment in
tackle,
the
man.
context of the game.
At least no red card, please.
Mane shoulders the responsibility.
Red card, right?
Level.
I got a red card for that.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
I think I
That's
got a
good
red card, yeah.
penalty. Made the keeper
I don't know
come
why
in
that's a
early
red
and
card
set
now,
himself
man. Like,
up for
seriously,
quite a
man.
comfortable finish.
No way that's a red card. That's so dumb. Guy doesn't even have. I need to make a sub. Could give.
Substitution on the field.
How is Van Bissaka? Van Bissaka is
So
good.
time for
Very good.
change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
To replace him is
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus.
That's
despite
never
the
a red
setback.
card, man.
And this
I
is
know it's
thoroughly merited
inside the
for me.
penalty box
Now
too.
they can go one better, possibly.
Neither. Good chance here. Oh, crossbar. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Kashima Antlers can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Silvestre. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pele supplying the width on this right-hand side.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
claimed it back swiftly. Oh, what a ball! Mane. That has been slung wide. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty.
Van Bissaka is
Neither side
better
yet
than
truly
Costa
to
Curta.
impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at
എടാ
the
എനിക്ക്
break.
കിട്ടിയ റെഡ്
Both
കാർഡ്
teams
ഉണ്ടോ
hoping
എൻ്റെ
for a
ഇന്നലെയും
pick-up
കിട്ടിയ
in the
അതേപോലത്തെ
second half.
സാധനം ടാക്കിൾ ക്ലിയർ അല്ലായിരുന്നു പക്ഷെ അതെങ്ങനെ റെഡ് കാർഡ് ആവുന്നു ക്ലിയർ ബാക്ക് ബോളുള്ള
So
പ്ലെയറിനെ
once
കൂടി
again,
ടാക്കിൾ ചെയ്തു
we're underway.
ഇൻസൈഡ് ബോക്സ് ഇനി ഫൗൾ ഇത് ഒന്നും ചെയ്യാൻ നിൽക്കണ്ട മോനെ
Right
അപ്പൊ റെഡ്
card.
കാർഡോ
Here's the team's great visionary. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Kokchu. Vieira. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Del Piero. Oh, he's got a Mane! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
എടാ റെഡ് കാർഡ് കിട്ടിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ കളി മൊത്തം തിരിഞ്ഞു ഒന്നും ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല ഇപ്പോൾ
Maldini with the clearance.
എങ്ങനെയെങ്കിലും ഡ്രോ എങ്കിലും എടുക്കാം
Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way.
എയർ ഡിഫൻസ് ഒക്കെ അവിടെ തന്നെ
Face
ഉണ്ട്
to
വെറുതെ
face with his great
അങ്ങോട്ട്
rival. Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot. Mane. Maldini. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pele. Now it's Mbappe. Look at the space here. Oh, important interception. Ronaldinho is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Kokchu.
The attendance
Looking
for
to
this
play
match
him
was
in.
29,500.
Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Big chance!
എടാ ഒരു ബോൾ കടത്തി വിടുന്നില്ല എല്ലാം ഇവന്റെ തന്നെ ഡിഫൻഡേഴ്സ് ബ്ലോക്ക് ചെയ്യും ഇവൻ ആ ഡിഫൻഡേഴ്സിനെ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ അടുത്തുള്ളവരെ അവൻ മറ്റേ ആരെയും സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ നോക്കുന്നില്ല കാരണം അവനറിയാം അത് ഓട്ടോ ഡിഫെൻഡ് ആക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് മാക്സിമം ഇവൻ വെറുതെ നിൽക്കും
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And
ഈ
now
കളി
he can
കയ്യിൽ നിന്ന്
string
പോയി.
out a defence.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they
കണ്ടോ,
felt
വെറുതെ പ്ലേയേഴ്സിനെ
they were
വലിച്ചുകൊണ്ട്
within reach,
ബാക്കിലേക്ക്
but
മാത്രം
he made
പോകുന്നുള്ളൂ,
nothing of it. His
വേറെ ഒന്നും
boss
ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല.
doesn't look too amused either.
Kashima Antlers still have the cards to affect this game. Well read, and the danger is averted.
കണ്ടോ,
He's gonna be
വിയർ
disappointed
എന്തെന്ന്
with that. Takes a shot. Oh, the
കോർണർ
ball's
ഇട്ടാൻ
well
വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്
loose here.
അടിക്കണേനോന്നും അറിയില്ല, വെറുതെ.
Substitutions taking place.
So, third corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Kashima Antlers are looking to go forward now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Seedorf. Kokchu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira.
ഇവൻ എന്താ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഡിഫൻസിൽ?
And here's Mbappe. And it's Mane.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was quick to react. Seedorf. Here's Vieira. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Hullet. Looking tidy in possession here. Very nicely done. Nice interception, well timed.
Kashima Antlers really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
അതെങ്ങനെ അവന് കിട്ടിയേ?
Now it's Del Piero. Kashima Antlers needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Kashima Antlers
No,
really
no,
will
for
have to
defensive
throw everything at this
goal.
now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plays a sharp little ball. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United!
അതെങ്ങനെയാണ് അങ്ങോട്ട് കയറുവേ
They've
ഈ
done
സൈഡിലേക്ക്?
it! It was
അവൻ
coming!
ഫിനിഷ് അല്ലേ
They
അടിച്ചത്?
have their reward! One
ഒരു ഐഡിയ
sweeping
ഇല്ല മോനെ.
move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Kashima Antlers have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 7.
Manchester United with the lead.
Number 6.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Number 21.
Manchester United really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Ronaldinho.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Griezmann. Best. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Best. Passing is crisp and sharp. Driving through. Shot, surely!
ഒരു ഷോട്ട് പോണില്ല പോലെ എല്ലാവരുടെ ഡിഫൻഡേഴ്സ് ബ്ലോക്ക് ചെയ്യും, ഒരു രക്ഷയില്ല.
Fourth official
കണ്ടോ,
showing
അതെന്തോ ഒരു
that there will
ഓപ്പൺ
be
ചാൻസ്
3
ആയിരുന്നു, കണ്ടോ,
minutes
ഇവൻ വെറുതെ
added
നിൽക്കുക
time.
അവിടെ.
And that's a good ball. He's having a shot!
എന്തോരം കഷ്ടപ്പെടണം ഒരു ഗോൾ അടിക്കാൻ.
We thought they were done, but never say never.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And in a try. And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try
മാർട്ടസ്
and
ആവുന്ന
outreach
സംശയമുണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ ഒരു
outsmart
പ്രൂഫ്
each
ഇല്ലല്ലോ.
other.
അവന്റെ മറ്റേ
It
സെക്കൻഡ്
wasn't
ഗോൾ
to be,
ഉണ്ടോ,
and they're all
അവൻ മറ്റേ സൈഡിലേക്ക് കേൾ ചെയ്തത്. ഞാൻ ഗോൾ കീപ്പറിനെ മാറ്റി അപ്പം തന്നെ ഇപ്പുറത്തേക്ക് അത് പോയി, ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് സൈഡിലേക്ക് തന്നെ. അവൻ ഫിനിഷ് ഷോട്ട് അടിച്ചത്. ഫിനിഷ് ഷോട്ട് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് പോകുമോ അത് എനിക്കറിയില്ല. റൈറ്റ് കാർഡും റെഡ് കാർഡും. ആരോട് ബിൽഡ് ഫുൾ നെറ്റ് ഇഷ്യൂ. നീല ഇന്നലെ പറഞ്ഞ നെറ്റ് വലിയ സീനൊന്നും ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല എന്ന് ഇന്നലെ അപ്ഡേറ്റിന് ശേഷം. One bar match. LRC.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he's picked out the run. Not a hit. He's having a shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Kashima Antlers finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Best. Showing good feet.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Pass somewhat off target. Law. Great vision. Oh, well measured. And that should get the job done. Seedorf. Pele. And it's Seedorf. Now Seedorf. And it's Hullet. This is a promising build-up. Seedorf. Ah, that's a fine interception. Deftly away. Well, they've got it again. Kashima Antlers are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Lahm. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Kashima Antlers are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Heading backwards. And it's Lahm. And he's chosen to go back. And he's had it nicked away. Played out towards the right wing. And he's managed to get free. Best touches it back. Lahm can clear it away. Now it's Romario. Law. Chance here to counter. Well, that has not gone well. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Played out wide. And it's Maldini. And it's Vieira. To Maldini. Hullet. Opts for safety. Now Eder Militao. Pirlo gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Romario. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Seedorf. Pele. Pirlo. Best. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Van de Ven. Pirlo. Law. Bangladesh do have a chance to counter here. Vieira. Good running, strong and purposeful. Seedorf. Law. Romario. He's found some space. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Pele. Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Kashima Antlers trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Best. He's picked his way through. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pele. Hullet is the team's great visionary. And here's Mbappe. Hullet. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. That is some save from Khan. They want to be quick to recover this. And
So
that's
bad
a
at
throw.
penalties, man.
Some good work on the right flank here. Law finds himself offside. Bangladesh appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Makaleli. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Mario. Number 21, Pirlo. Number 20, Dennis Law. Coming on the field.
Chance! Oh, good finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Inzaghi. Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's having a pop! Oh, it's come off the upright. Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Now it's Pele. Robson. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, easy pickings there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Aimed beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Basten in the hunt and looking threatening. Neymar. 5 minutes left on the clock. Neymar. Change of plan here, perhaps. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Makalele gets it clear.
No, why did I do that?
Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
No, man, should have not done that.
Oh, wow, that's
Miss pass from the back.
Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Bangladesh now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Unlucky game. Jesus.
They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. Kashima Antlers.
Need to get the right card. Hey, you wanna play friendly? Yeah, sure. Let's go. Did you play a match? How is it? That's deep. Okay. Accepted.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So things are underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Oh, it's Van Basten. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
AFK for 2 minutes, gotta go. Sure.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So we're very much on the way now. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more.
It's Pele! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, nice one too, very nice. No way through. Vieira. Oh, that's superb. Shot could be on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kashima Antlers leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Hullet. Rijkaard. He has found the way through. He's being urged to shoot. There's the delivery. A header! And he's stuck it away. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movements. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now it's Pele. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hullet. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
What is that?
Chance! And he hits the net. And again they hit the front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Passing nice and neat. Cruyff. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. The pass has gone astray. Pele. Seedorf. Van Basten going like a man possessed. Hullet is always looking to break lines. Now it's Villa. Now can he find a finish? Picked out brilliantly. Hullet. Hullet. Oh, good looking ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Hullet has created one goal already. Van Basten. Kashima Antlers looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Cruyff. Hullet. Pele. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He is just caressing the ball. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Cruyff. And he's picked out the run. And it's hoisted clear. Well, that has not gone well. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Hullet. Good ball, good take. Mateus. Zola. Now it's Villa. David Villa makes a dash for it. David Villa. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Can he spark a counter here? And the referee says that is that for the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Kashima Antlers are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we are back underway. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Cruyff. Mateus. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Hullet. Cruyff. And it's made its way to him. Thinks about the shot. He is through here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Van Basten. Van Basten. And the shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Best. Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Best. Rodri gets a foot in here. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Basten! Rodri can get it clear. Vieira goes sliding in. Maldini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pass is just off target. And he shoots! And that's a tidy finish. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20.
Just one in it now.
Number
Well, what a
21.
difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Zola.
And it's Iniesta.
Coming on the field. Number 18.
Mateus.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number
This is a
11.
promising build-up.
Vinicius
Oh, that's
Junior.
wonderful alertness.
Number 10.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's hit the upright. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Basten, spread out to the left. Ronaldinho making good progress. Lovely feet.
Kashima Antlers clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Stojkovic, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass has been well intercepted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a good ball. Stojkovic shoots! And a truly agonising miss.
Vinicius.
Vinicius Junior clearly
Just like real
knows
life.
that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Cannavaro. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's beaten the... Vinicius Junior! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a
Big chance!
What is this Vieira? He doesn't even have
So is that
first
it?
step shot.
Is this the moment they stole it? It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Kashima Antlers look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
No.
Well, what an end to the game,
Nice.
Peter. But now comes the overwhelming
Again, was
question.
fun.
How long is there left, including stoppages? Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And this is Messi. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's having a good look here.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
And a shot! Off the post! And he gets rid in a hurry. And the referee
GG.
brings it to a close. Kashima Antlers
Vieira goal was
proudly
dumb.
puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle.
Playing more or no? Playing one more? I see the difference. They changed box in the box. I didn't know until Yanarki told me today. They make better runs. Van Basten is back.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So things are underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And this is Van Basten. Pelé. Oh, that's a clever-looking... Can he finish? He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Gullit. And this is Van Basten. And this is Gullit. Lofted it. Oh, great leap! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Kashima Antlers are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. David Villa tries a shot! And there's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're...
Can he finish?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And that's a good ball. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Chouameni. And here's Gullit. Baresi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Threads one in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Van Basten, and he has been fouled there. There's a quick free kick, and it's Gullit. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. Gullit. Mateus. Now it's Villa. And this is Gullit. Oh, nice touch. And here's Cruyff. And he is dashing away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's been shifted off it. Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
In with the challenge. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Kashima Antlers clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Big chance! Sensational from David Villa! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Arsenal are level.
Bullet really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And yes, it's him again. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And for the first half, that is that. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And so the action is resumed.
Kashima Antlers are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And this is Pele. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mateus. And that was nowhere near his best. Best, very much a man of this moment. Quality ball. Pull it. Well seen, saw that coming. Best. There he goes, motoring forward. And that is a little undercooked. Plenty to aim at. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. And they're back in front. Well, how's that for a class finish? Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vieira. And they can counter here.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Cruyff. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Distributed tidily.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Now it's Villa. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Saliba. Vieira gets over and intercepts. David Villa. And Mateus. Passing nice and neat.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mateus. Now it's Villa. Vieira wins the duel this time. Now it's Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zola. And it's Gullit. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Cruyff. Stood up well to him there. Maldini. Oh, can he get onto this? Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, sweet feet. Gets a good foot in there.
Kashima Antlers surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 25.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Number 8.
And it's Stojkovic.
Coming on the
Iniesta. Maldini deals with that comfortably.
Junior.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Hazard. Number
Iniesta.
24. Iniesta.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Stojkovic.
Stojkovic going face to face with his great rival. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And he's there to make the challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Iniesta! It's loose, and another try! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Chouameni. This is a promising build-up. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball's gone astray. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
GG.
Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect.
Yeah, there's not much difference. Yes, the dribbling is little bit better. That's it. Defense is mostly the same. You're still here.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the
And the shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's in a great position here. He's in one-on-one. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. Two, and we've barely begun here. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence...
Pele! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Hullet. And this is Hullet. Brilliantly cut out. What a start to the game we've had here. It's already looking like a one-sided contest. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hullet is always looking to break lines. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Pele. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kashima Antlers have scored 2 quick goals here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a chance! And he's stuck it away! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Best. Can he get it through? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Hullet. Neymar. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Seedorf. Now it's Van Basten. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Seedorf. Good ball, good take. Lahm. Takes on his marker, looking for the run. Pele is onto this. Best. Kaká, who's set up 1 goal so far.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kaká going face to face with his great rival. Knocks it out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Vieira. Pele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lampard. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And he thumps it clear. Calafiori. And it's Lampard. Seedorf producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Wan-Bissaka. Vieira. Lovely, now then. And he's in on goal. Best shot, surely! It's hit the upright. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
And he was quick to react. Kaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Lampard. Best. A player so deserving. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Barcelona are down to 10 men. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Kashima Antlers claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4.
So off we go again.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 6.
Lam wins the duel this time. Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. And here's Messi. Great vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Kaka. Seedorf. Seedorf cuts out the pass. Vieira, the man synonymous with solidity. Best. Best. Oh, this is a terrific run. Neymar. Short changes him with that pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Best. And it's Hullet. Best. He has found the way through. Picked out brilliantly. Opts to play it back. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And they can counter here. It's played through for him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Pull it, ready to try one.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this
Hello,
type
Final
of
Boss. Welcome to the
opportunity.
stream.
Training ground rehearsals
How
make
are
him
you?
see these situations as a welcome challenge.
Pull it! It's a loose ball. Shot could be on. He's found some space. And this is Hullet. Oh, that's a fine interception. Lahm.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's forced to go back. Hullet. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, sweet feet. Seedorf. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. Hullet. Now it's Van Basten.
Game is lagging.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he's found a way past. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Best. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Seedorf. And this is Van Basten. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pelé.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take
I'm
any
good
risks.
too, man. Where is... You don't play much
Saw that
nowadays.
coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He won't be happy with that one. Messi. And it's Lahm. To O'Shea. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. And it's made its way to him. Look at the space here. A lot. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, nice touch. And a chance! Oh, wow!
I got
That's
Gerrard.
crazy!
Nice. I didn't get anyone
The
yet.
purest
So
possible
you won't get
contact.
the special
That's
spin.
at the end. Kashima Antlers, looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together.
Gerrard is good. I want Totti or Edmilson. Yeah, Edmilson is best card in that pack, along with Totti. Yeah, I think you already have one Totti, right? You don't need him. They buffed Pop in the box. No, they're doing good. Better. Yeah, this one is better, yeah. This one is fast as well. What is this manager? Christian? Okay, go. Have a nice dinner. Thanks for joining.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Best. Now it's Van Basten. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Seedorf. Pelé. There's the shot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's got away. Showing great feet there. Pull it. Very nicely done. And a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. Best. And this is Van Basten. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. Gattuso. Kashima Antlers leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Best. Just eases him off the ball. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Pelé. Pullet powering forward here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Smart assist, bro. Post to. No, smart assist.
That pass isn't the best. Caceres. That's a little off target. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Hullet. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Oh, this is... Tries a shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
I think I'll stop it here for today, guys. Thank you everyone for joining today. See you all tomorrow.